What should you eat to lower your blood pressure naturally, without starving yourself or going on some strict, joyless diet? Some foods actually work like natural vasodilators, similar to the medications your doctor might prescribe. Some of the foods I'll mention today may surprise you, not because they're rare or expensive, but because they've probably been sitting in your kitchen this whole time, and you simply didn't realize how powerful they are. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 10 specific foods that can help lower your blood pressure naturally without relying on medication. A 7-day sample meal plan designed for older adults living with high blood pressure. 5 essential tips you need to know to safely and effectively manage your blood pressure. And the most common mistakes seniors make when trying to eat healthier, and why those habits. But before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Age Stronger so you never miss our latest videos on senior health, real nutrition, and smart aging. All right, let's get started. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common dietary mistakes I see in older adults struggling to control their blood pressure. First, most seniors already know that too much salt can raise blood pressure. The American Heart Association recommends that people with hypertension limit their sodium intake to no more than 1,500 mg per day. That's about 2/3 of a teaspoon of table salt. Here's the issue. Most of the sodium people consume. Many older adults grew up during a time when canned vegetables, processed meats, bouillon cubes, and packaged soups were considered kitchen staples. They were cheap, convenient, and easy to prepare. But these foods often contain shocking amounts of sodium, even if they don't taste particularly. Consider this: 1 can of chicken soup can have anywhere from 800 to 1,200 mg of sodium, almost your full daily limit. 2 slices of deli turkey or ham. That's another 500 to 600 mg. A single serving of cheese might add 400 mg more. Even a slice of whole wheat bread from the grocery store can contain 150 to 200 mg. Now picture a lunch that includes a sandwich, bread plus deli meat plus cheese, a bowl of soup, and a handful of crackers. That one meal can easily top 2,000 mg of sodium without a single shake of the salt shaker. The problem isn't always obvious. It's habit, it's hidden, and it's built in. For aging kidneys and stiffening arteries, this sodium overload leads to fluid retention, increased blood volume, and more pressure on the vascular system. That's a perfect recipe for chronic high blood pressure, even if you think you're eating light. While too much sodium raises blood pressure, potassium and magnesium help lower it. These minerals work by relaxing blood vessel walls and supporting healthy fluid balance. Unfortunately, many potassium-rich foods tend to be fresh: bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, avocados, beans. But for many older adults, especially those living alone, prepping fresh vegetables can feel like too much work. Some avoid fibrous fruits and veggies due to dental or digestive issues. Others intentionally cut back on fruit out of fear of too much sugar, without realizing that natural sugars in whole fruit are very different from added sugars. Magnesium is typically found in whole grains, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. Yet again, many seniors opt for softer, more processed carbohydrates like white bread or pasta, often because they're easier to chew or cook. According to studies from the National Institutes of Health, increasing potassium intake is associated with a 10–20% lower risk of stroke, especially in older adults with high blood pressure. Magnesium supplementation has also been linked to modest reductions in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, but popping supplements isn't always the answer. In fact, getting these nutrients from food is often more effective and far safer, particularly for people already on multiple medications. Potassium and magnesium from whole foods come naturally packaged with fiber, antioxidants, and a balance. Now here's another well-intentioned mistake I see too often. In an effort to eat heart healthy, many seniors go too far in the other direction. They cut out all red meat, avoid eggs completely, or switch to fat-free products thinking they'll lower their cholesterol and blood pressure. But here's the truth, not all fats are bad, and not all meat is harmful. Diets too low in fat can cause deficiencies in fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, which are essential for immune function, brain health, and even blood pressure regulation. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, are proven to reduce inflammation in the blood vessels and improve arterial elasticity, both of which help control blood pressure. Lean proteins like chicken, turkey, beans, and even small portions of lean red meat provide amino acids needed for muscle repair and tissue health, which is especially important for less active seniors. It's not the meat itself that's the problem. It's processed meat, deep-fried, salt-loaded, or packed with preservatives, that does the damage. Likewise, the obsession with fat-free products often backfires. These foods are frequently loaded with sugar or starch and leave people feeling unsatisfied, leading to more frequent snacking. Spikes in blood sugar and insulin can worsen both blood pressure and weight over time. Balance, not extreme restriction. A smart heart. Let's talk about some of the best foods older adults with high blood pressure should be eating regularly. Foods that can support heart health and lower blood pressure naturally, without relying solely on bananas. First up is the banana. It might seem like a humble fruit, but it's one of the simplest and most effective ways to help manage high blood pressure. Bananas are inexpensive, easy to digest, and available year-round, but their real value lies in their high potassium content. Potassium is a key mineral that works as a natural counterbalance to sodium. It helps the body eliminate excess sodium through urine, which reduces the strain on blood vessel walls. That in turn helps lower blood pressure and improves blood circulation. A medium-sized banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 10% of the daily recommended intake for adults. As we age, our arteries tend to stiffen and our kidneys become less efficient at filtering out sodium. This makes older adults especially vulnerable to the blood pressure-raising effects of salt. By increasing potassium through something as simple as eating bananas, seniors can better regulate fluid balance and sodium levels, easing the burden on both the heart and blood. Most older adults can safely enjoy 1 or 2 bananas a day, unless they have kidney issues that require limiting potassium. Bananas pair well with other heart-healthy foods like oatmeal or plain yogurt, and they're great in fiber-rich smoothies. Just avoid combining them with sugary breakfast cereals or highly processed breads that add extra sodium and sugar. Oats. Another food that deserves a regular place in your kitchen is oats. For older adults dealing with high blood pressure, oatmeal is a smart and comforting choice. The benefits go beyond fiber. Oats directly affect cholesterol levels and the stiffness of your arteries. They're rich in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body before it can enter the bloodstream. By lowering LDL cholesterol, oats help keep arteries clear and flexible, which reduces the pressure needed to move blood. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that people who eat oats daily can experience a drop in systolic blood pressure by 5 to 7 points. That may sound small, but for someone over 60, it can significantly lower the risk of heart disease and stroke. A good target is half a cup to 1 cup of cooked oats per day. Go for steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats instead of instant varieties, which often contain added sugar or sodium. For an extra heart health boost, try mixing in ground flaxseed, cinnamon, or sliced banana. This combination not only improves flavor, but supports better cholesterol and blood pressure control without needing to rely on processed breakfast. 3. Garlic. Now let's move on to something many of us already love, garlic. You might know it as a flavor booster for meals, but it also happens to be one of the most studied natural remedies for high blood pressure. The secret lies in allicin, a sulfur-based compound that's released when garlic is crushed or chopped. Allicin helps the blood vessels relax and widen, which improves blood flow and reduces pressure on artery walls. This process is known as vasodilation, and it's exactly how many prescription blood pressure medications. Multiple studies have found that garlic can lower systolic blood pressure by 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury, mmHg, especially in people with mild to moderate hypertension. That's a similar range to some medications, but with none of the pharmaceuticals. Garlic may also help reduce inflammation in the arteries and improve the body's ability to absorb nitric oxide, a natural molecule that enhances blood vessel elasticity. This is particularly important for older adults, as our arteries become less elastic with age, making it harder for blood to flow. For seniors, a dose of about 1/2 to 1 raw garlic clove per day can be effective. To get the full benefit, it's best to crush the garlic and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes before adding it to your food. This allows the allicin to fully activate. If raw garlic is too strong for your stomach or your taste, there are aged garlic extract supplements available. Just be sure to speak with your doctor before starting any supplement, especially for salmon. Few foods support heart health quite like salmon. For older adults managing high blood pressure, salmon isn't just a protein source, it's a heart-healthy powerhouse. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, salmon helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, improves cholesterol balance, and omega-3s have been shown to lower triglyceride levels, reduce arterial stiffness, and decrease the risk of irregular heart rhythms, which become more common with age. They also help reduce systolic blood pressure by improving endothelial function, the ability of the inner lining of the arteries to expand and contract properly. Since many seniors deal with widespread inflammation and narrowing arteries, incorporating salmon into the diet can be a critical step toward For best results, aim for 2 servings of salmon each week, with each serving being about 3 to 4 ounces. Choose grilled, baked, or steamed preparations rather than fried, and go light on salt-based marinades. Other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, and trout can offer similar benefits. 5. Beets. Beets have gained a lot of attention in the cardiovascular world for their naturally high nitrate content. When consumed, these dietary nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax and expand. This increase in blood flow leads to a noticeable reduction in blood pressure, sometimes within just a few. In fact, research from the British Heart Foundation has shown that a single glass of beet juice can lower systolic blood pressure by 4 to 10 millimeters of mercury, a result comparable to some first-line antihypertensive medications. Nitric oxide not only reduces vascular resistance, but also improves oxygen delivery throughout the body and may even enhance cognitive function in older adults. There are many ways to enjoy beets: roast them and toss them into salads, blend them into smoothies, or drink about 1/2 cup of beet juice daily. Just keep an eye on your blood sugar if you're diabetic, as beets are naturally high in sugar. But for many seniors, the benefits, especially in improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure, far outweigh the concerns. 6. Broccoli. Broccoli is more than just a green vegetable. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory food that works wonders for aging blood vessels. It's rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane, found in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, helps protect the delicate inner lining of blood vessels from oxidative stress and inflammation, two major contributors to high blood pressure. This compound also reduces the activity of certain enzymes that cause blood vessels to narrow and promote clotting. With its potassium content, broccoli helps maintain a healthy sodium-potassium balance, critical for blood pressure regulation. For seniors who are dealing with chronic low-grade inflammation and stiff arteries, broccoli can help reduce vascular resistance and make it easier for the heart to pump blood. It also provides calcium and magnesium, both essential for muscle tone in the blood vessels and for maintaining steady heart rhythms. Try to include about half a cup to 1 cup of lightly steamed or sautéed broccoli in your meals 3 to 5 times per week. Avoid overboiling, which can strip away key nutrients. Pairing broccoli with heart-healthy olive oil and a bit of garlic can elevate both. 7. Plain yogurt. Plain yogurt, especially the low-fat or Greek varieties, is one of the most underrated superfoods for seniors. It's high in calcium, potassium, and probiotics, all of which contribute to better heart health. Calcium plays an essential role in helping blood vessels contract and relax properly. Unfortunately, calcium deficiency is common in older adults and can contribute to elevated blood pressure. Yogurt also supports gut health through its live probiotic cultures, which are increasingly linked to inflammation control and better blood pressure regulation. A large-scale study published in the American Journal of Hypertension found that people who ate yogurt at least 5 times per week had a 20% lower risk of developing high blood pressure compared to those who didn't. For seniors, yogurt is also gentle on the digestive system and provides a solid source of high-quality protein. Aim for half a cup to 1 cup per day, sticking to plain, unsweetened versions to avoid hidden sugars. You can enhance both flavor and nutritional value by adding fresh blueberries, ground flaxseed, or a pinch of cinnamon. Steer clear of flavored yogurts that often contain added sugars or 8. Blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but when it comes to heart health, especially for older adults, they deliver big results. These tiny berries are packed with anthocyanins, a powerful group of antioxidants known to improve blood vessel function and reduce arterial stiffness. Anthocyanins help increase the body's production of nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels and enhances blood flow, which in turn helps. A well-known study from Harvard found that people who regularly ate blueberries had an 8 to 12% lower risk of developing high blood pressure. That's no small number, especially for seniors who are already at greater risk due to aging arteries. As we get older, the inner lining of our blood vessels, known as the endothelium, can lose its ability to function properly. This decline in endothelial function can raise blood pressure and reduce circulation. Blueberries help repair and protect that lining, promoting flexibility and improving circulation. They also combat oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. A simple goal is to enjoy about half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries each day. They're easy to add to a smoothie, stir into oatmeal, or enjoy with a spoonful of plain yogurt, or you can just eat them on their own as a snack. What you want to avoid are artificial, blueberry-flavored products, like sugary pastries or cereals made with high fructose corn syrup or synthetic food dyes. Those don't offer any of the benefits. 9. Beans. Next up, beans. Whether it's black beans, kidney beans, navy beans, pinto beans, or even lentils, they're some of the most underrated foods when it comes to managing blood pressure naturally. Beans are high in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that help relax blood vessels and support electrolyte balance. They're also loaded with fiber and plant-based protein, nutrients that work together to stabilize blood sugar and reduce cholesterol, which eases pressure on the arteries. Beans are naturally low in sodium, which is critical for older adults who may already be sensitive to salt. The potassium content in beans helps flush out excess sodium from the body, creating a favorable balance that supports lower blood pressure. Meanwhile, the soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive system and helps eliminate it before it can enter the bloodstream. This double action, lowering both sodium and cholesterol. In addition, beans digest slowly, which helps prevent sharp blood sugar spikes and reduces insulin resistance. That's especially beneficial for seniors managing both hypertension and type 2 diabetes. According to the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, eating beans 4 times per week can lower systolic blood pressure by as much as 5 points. That may sound modest, but over time, it translates into a meaningful reduction in cardiovascular risk. For best results, try to eat about half a cup to 1 cup of cooked beans 3 to 4 times a week. Add them to salads, soups, or stews for easy, heart-healthy meals. If you're using canned beans for convenience, be sure to rinse them thoroughly under water to wash away excess sodium. 10. Chia seeds and flax seeds. And now let's talk about 2 tiny seeds that have earned big reputations: chia seeds and flax seeds. These are often called functional foods because they deliver concentrated nutrients that directly support blood pressure and heart function. Both seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that has been shown to reduce inflammation and improve vascular health. ALA helps lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure by supporting blood vessel elasticity and calming inflammatory pathways in the body. In addition to omega-3s, chia and flax seeds are excellent sources of soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol in the intestines and reduces LDL cholesterol levels. This helps lower the risk of arterial plaque buildup, keeping your arteries flexible and reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. These seeds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that supports smooth muscle relaxation in the vessel walls, and antioxidants, which fight the oxidative stress that often accelerates For older adults, the recommended intake is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed or soaked chia seeds each day. Ground flaxseed is easier to digest than whole flaxseed, and soaking chia seeds in water before consuming them helps prevent digestive discomfort or choking, since they expand when they absorb. You can add these seeds to just about anything. Stir them into a smoothie, sprinkle them over oatmeal or yogurt, mix them into baked goods, or blend them into soups. They're virtually flavorless, so they don't alter the taste of your meals, but they can significantly boost the. Here's a simple 7-day meal plan designed specifically for older adults. This simple 7-day eating plan is designed for older adults looking to manage high blood pressure naturally through food. It's low in sodium, high in fiber and potassium, and packed with heart-healthy nutrients. All the ingredients can be found at most grocery stores across the U.S. And every meal is senior-friendly in terms of both taste and ease. Day 1. Breakfast: old-fashioned oatmeal topped with half a banana and 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1 cup of low-fat milk or unsweetened almond milk, herbal tea or black coffee. Lunch: grilled chicken and spinach salad dressed with olive oil and fresh lemon juice, half a cup of cooked quinoa, a few slices of avocado on the side. Snack: 1 small apple with 1 tablespoon of unsalted peanut butter. Dinner: baked salmon about 3 ounces with lemon and herbs, steamed cauliflower, half a cup of sweet potato, no butter or salt added. Day 2. Breakfast: plain Greek yogurt, low-fat, topped with fresh blueberries and chia seeds, 1 slice of whole grain toast, unsweetened herbal tea. Lunch: lentil soup, homemade or low-sodium canned, rinsed. Small green salad with shredded carrots and cucumber. 1 small whole wheat pita bread. Snack, a small handful of unsalted almonds, about 8–10 nuts. Dinner, turkey meatballs in low-sodium tomato sauce. A small serving of whole wheat spaghetti, roasted zucchini and bell peppers. Day 3. Breakfast, 1 slice of whole grain toast with mashed avocado and a sprinkle of ground flaxseed. 1 hard-boiled egg, 1 small orange. Lunch, black bean and corn salad dressed with lime juice, half a cup of brown rice. Sliced mango or kiwi for dessert. Snack, carrot sticks with 2 tablespoons of hummus. Dinner, garlic lemon tilapia oven roasted, steamed green beans, roasted sweet potatoes. Day 4. Breakfast, smoothie made with spinach, frozen mixed berries, banana, chia seeds, and unsweetened almond milk. 1 slice of whole grain toast. Lunch, tuna salad with olive oil, mustard, and chopped celery. Low-sodium whole wheat crackers, cherry tomatoes, and cucumber slices. Snack, 1 low-fat string cheese stick, a small handful of grapes. Dinner, tofu stir-fry with mixed vegetables, onion, bok choy, carrot. Day 5. Breakfast, plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh strawberries and chopped walnuts. 1 slice of sprouted grain toast. Herbal tea. Lunch, grilled veggie wrap, whole wheat tortilla, hummus, spinach, roasted red bell peppers. Half a cup of lentil salad. 1 small tangerine. Snack, half a banana with unsalted sunflower seeds. Dinner, rosemary grilled chicken breast, steamed broccoli and cauliflower mix, mashed sweet potatoes. Day 6. Breakfast, oatmeal topped with blueberries and ground flaxseed. 1 hard-boiled egg, unsweetened black tea. Lunch, chickpea and avocado salad with red onion, parsley, lemon juice. 1 slice of whole grain toast. Mixed berries for dessert. Snack, 1 cup of air-popped, unsalted popcorn, herbal tea. Dinner, baked salmon or mackerel, roasted asparagus and Day 7. Breakfast, smoothie made with kale, frozen banana, almond milk, and chia seeds. Whole grain English muffin with unsalted, unsweetened peanut butter. Lunch, roasted eggplant and tomatoes with a drizzle of light olive oil. Half a cup of brown rice. Sliced watermelon or cantaloupe. Snack, low-sodium, low-fat cottage cheese with a few chunks of fresh pineapple. Dinner, roast turkey with garlic and lemon, sautéed green beans with olive oil. Half a cup of brown rice. Important reminders before you change your diet. What every senior should know about managing high blood pressure through food. Adjusting your diet is one of the most powerful and natural ways to manage high blood pressure. But for older adults, especially those dealing with chronic conditions like kidney disease, diabetes, or taking multiple medications, it's not as simple as just eating healthy. What benefits one part of your body could cause issues elsewhere. That's why these safety tips aren't just useful, could be life-saving. Let's walk through the most important things every senior needs to understand before overhauling their eating habits. 1. Be cautious with high potassium foods if you have kidney disease. Potassium is essential for blood pressure control, but if you have chronic kidney disease, especially stage 3 or higher, eating too many potassium-rich foods like bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, or beans could be dangerous. A damaged kidney can't filter out excess potassium efficiently. When potassium builds up in the blood, a condition known as hyperkalemia, it can trigger irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. If you've been diagnosed with kidney disease, always talk to your doctor or a renal dietitian before making major dietary changes involving potassium. These foods aren't off limits, but portion sizes must be carefully monitored. 2. If you have advanced diabetes, watch out for natural sugars. Beets, bananas, sweet potatoes, and blueberries are great for blood pressure, but they still contain natural sugars. If you're living with poorly managed type 2 diabetes or advanced insulin resistance, even natural sugars can spike blood glucose. For seniors with diabetes, balancing carbohydrate intake is critical. Eating large portions of sweet fruits or starchy vegetables can throw off your blood sugar control, even if those foods are technically healthy. Monitor your blood sugar closely when adding sweet produce or starchy vegetables to your meals. Focus on lower glycemic choices like berries, broccoli, chia seeds, and leafy greens. Pair carbohydrates with a source of protein or healthy fat to slow blood sugar spikes. 3. If you're on blood pressure medication, avoid these common food interactions. Many seniors take medications like ACE inhibitors, ARBs, beta blockers, or calcium channel blockers. While these medications can be life-saving, they can also interact with certain foods, interactions many people overlook. Here are 3 of the most common and important ones. Potassium plus ACE inhibitors, or ARBs. Medications like lisinopril, losartan, or valsartan can raise potassium levels. Eating too many potassium-rich foods while taking these drugs can push potassium into a dangerous range. Your doctor may order routine blood tests to monitor potassium. If your levels are creeping too high, you may need to reduce or rotate foods like bananas, spinach, or orange. Grapefruit calcium channel blockers. If you're taking amlodipine, nifedipine, or felidipine, avoid grapefruit and grapefruit juice. Grapefruit can interfere with the enzyme that breaks down these drugs, potentially leading to dangerously high drug levels in your blood, causing dizziness, swelling, or even dangerously low blood pressure. Licorice root, even in tea, any blood pressure medication. Black licorice, found in some herbal teas and candies, can raise blood pressure and counteract the effects of your medications. The compound glycyrrhizin causes sodium retention and potassium loss. Bad news if you already have high blood pressure. 4. Exercise, the underrated partner to your diet. Even the best diet can't fully control high blood pressure without some level of physical activity. For older adults, this doesn't mean running marathons, it means regular, gentle to moderate movement most days of the week. Exercise improves vascular flexibility, reduces arterial stiffness, supports weight control, and boosts insulin sensitivity, which in turn helps manage blood pressure. It also improves mood and lowers cortisol, a stress hormone linked to high blood pressure. Recommended activities for seniors include walking, 20-30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Chair yoga or tai chi, gentle movement that improves circulation without stressing the joints. Light resistance training, using bands or small weights to build vascular tone. Pair your activity with proper hydration and balanced meals. Post-exercise low blood pressure, hypotension. 5. The power of blood pressure monitoring. One of the most common mistakes I see is seniors assuming they're improving just because they feel better. But high blood pressure doesn't always come with symptoms. It can remain dangerously elevated even when you feel fine. Conversely, some older adults may feel dizzy or tired if blood pressure drops too low due to a combination of diet and medication. To stay safe and on track, use a home blood pressure monitor at least 3-4 times a week. Keep a log and bring it to your doctor appointments. If your systolic top number drops below 100 mmHg or your diastolic bottom number goes under 60 mmHg, consult your doctor. Bottom line, food is powerful, but it's not one size fits all. For older adults, personalized guidance, cautious adjustments, and regular monitoring are the real secret weapons in nutritional therapy for high blood pressure. Your health isn't just about what's on your plate, it's also about knowledge, awareness, and teamwork with your care team. Did you know that something as simple as a banana, a bowl of oats, or a spoonful of chia seeds could help lower your blood pressure, reduce your stroke risk, and support your heart naturally without adding another pill to your medicine? But here's the key. It's not just about adding these foods once, it's about staying consistent. It's not just about the numbers on a screen, it's about your energy, your clarity, and your freedom to enjoy life without fear. And if you're wondering, is it too late for me to make a change? Let me be clear, it is never too late. I've seen 75-year-olds turn their health around in just 3 months with nothing more than a grocery list and a little bit of commitment. Your story isn't over. In fact, the next chapter can be stronger, healthier, and more vibrant if you choose to make it. If this video helped you or made you think of someone you love, hit that like button, share it with your family, and subscribe to Age Stronger for weekly advice from a doctor who's cared for thousands of seniors just like you. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next health tip that could change your life. See you in the next video.